cannot believe it is the end of third quarter, already into the fourth quarter. 2023 is almost over. Isn't that crazy? So it's the end of the quarter, so you know what that means. It's time for me to do a sinking funds update. Welcome to my channel, everyone. If you're new here, at the end of each quarter, I like to do a sinking funds update, and then I also like to get this money into the bank so I can make sure it's collecting interest, so it doesn't sit around the house too long. So why don't you guys do me a favor, do this sinking funds update with me. Go ahead and grab your budgeting stuff. Go grab your planner, whether you have a planner or a notebook. Go get your envelopes. Let's be productive together. And if you've already done that, then go ahead and track your daily or weekly expenses while I'm doing this video. I like the thought of us doing this together because that makes it so much more fun. So go ahead and get your budgeting supplies, and I'm going to get ready to get into my third quarter sinking funds savings right now. Here is my sinking funds tracker that I use. Now, I've already gone through, and let me show you here. I've already gone through and I've updated all of the amounts from the last time I did my sinking funds update, which was the second quarter. This was my total balance that I've saved so far since I started my cash stuffing journey. And I have 2 pages here worth of sinking funds that I need to track. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to start off with those sinking funds that I keep in-house that are in my envelopes. One thing I don't do, you guys, I don't have placeholders or prop money, but I will tell you, I tried to order prop money. I was like, you know what? I'm going to get some prop money to put in here so they can see how much is in my accounts to keep up with it. Why I order prop money from Temu? This is what they send me. Look at this. Why would they send me this? Why would I order prop money? They would think this is what I meant. So this is how I know it's not prop money. Me and prop money just don't work. This is how I know right here. Temu, come on. So I'm going to continue to do what I always do. I'm going to take this money back to the bank. I'll give you an update showing you what's in my account so you guys can see real numbers. And we're just going to do it that way until I figure out another method. They know they silly. Let me keep this on my table because let me see, where can I keep it? Because it's kind of cute. We're going to keep it right there because it is kind of cute. All right, let's get started. So this first envelope is my daughter's envelope. Like I said, this is not her savings. You'll see that I have a separate savings for that. This is purely for the things that she needs. So in her envelope, she has 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 245 in her envelope. But I've had this old 20 forever. I have not gotten rid of it. I love this 20. I'm not going to get rid of it. So I'm going to leave this in her envelope. She does have 245. So we're going to put this here. And that's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to go through each envelope, track how much is in there. Then we're going to do a total to see what the overall savings is. This money here, though, is going back to bank. Car maintenance is next. It has $10, $20, $30, $35, $40. Medical. Medical has $10, $20, $30, $40, $50. Miscellaneous. Something's telling me to keep miscellaneous in this envelope, not take it to the bank. I may keep this because, like I said, miscellaneous is the holiday. So I use this for anything that has to do with decorations, food, all of that stuff, any activity. So I may keep this in the envelope. Miscellaneous has 20, 40, 60, 81, 10, 21, 25. Home has 20, 40, 60, 81, 10, 15, 120. New car is an envelope, you guys. I have a new car. I was saving this money in this envelope in case, just to save money for the future in case I need a new car or anything like that. But since I have a new car, I think I'm just going to combine this with car maintenance and just leave it all as one envelope. I'm trying to not have as many envelopes. If I can just have one big category and subcategories within that category, that's what I'm going to do. So next year, I'm going to retire new car and put it all under car maintenance. But so far in this envelope, I got new 50s. Hold on, what's that stuff y'all use? The quick whip. I don't know what it's called. Y'all know what I'm saying when people get their little thing with the fingers. Alicia Hands and Band started that. In my envelope, I have 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 320. And I'm the type of person, y'all, when I get new money like this, I don't want to get this back to the bank. You know how hard it is to get fresh, crisp bills? I have no reason to keep this, but oh, I don't want to get this back to the bank because I ain't going to get nothing back in return but some raggedy money. Get on my nerves. All right, next is fun. I remember I separated, this used to be my FET envelope. I separated fun and travel into 2 separate envelopes, but this was the balance that was in FET. So I'm going to keep that in the fun envelope and add this to it. Okay, so in fun, we have 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, $75. Next is clothing. Now, clothing, I do not have a high yield savings account for like I do the rest of these. It's not something that I can put in a savings account to let it grow interest because I'm using it all the time. So clothing has 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 310, 320. So it had 220, so that's an extra 100. I can go ahead and add that one. That's simple math since it's already in the envelope here. And this is 320. I think I may replace this with those 50s. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83. There you go. There you go. Now I ain't got to get a bank back my new money. Because they be stingy with the new money. I'm telling you what. All right, next up is charity. Charity is another envelope that I don't have a high yield savings account for. I just keep it in my envelopes here because I'm always going to use it. So in charity, we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, $105. We had 75, so what is that, $30? And now we have 105, good deal. Amazon is on the second page because I always forget to put Amazon in here. Okay, here is Amazon down here. It had 115. And now Amazon is another envelope I do not put in the bank because I'm always using it. It has 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65. And it had 115. So I've saved $50. So let's right there. And that is a total of $165. Next up is new envelopes. So first we have Canva. Like I told you guys, I'm paying for Canva for the yearly subscription because I'm going to use Canva. And my goal is to try to save up to 2 to 3 years worth of Canva. It's $120 a year, which I think is so reasonable. Oh my God, Canva just added some more new things. I don't know if you guys seen it, but it can just do so much to help you guys with your videos and your reels and your shorts. Oh my gosh, I'm just like, every time they show me a new feature, I'm like, please don't raise this price on me because y'all doing too much. So anyway, I'm going to try to save up 2 to 3 years worth, and I have $60 here. So you'll notice in my sinking fund tracker, it says 0 because this is a new envelope. I've saved $60 so far this quarter, and that is a total of $60. All right, travel is next. This is also a new envelope. Remember, I told you I used to have a FET envelope, which stood for fun, entertainment, and travel, but I decided to separate it. So this is a new envelope. And this quarter so far in travel, I have saved 20, 40, 60, 81, 10, 20, $120. This binder is so much lighter once you take all that money out of it. So now you guys, let's get into my business binder with my sinking funds for that. And let's do an update on those. And are you guys updating your trackers? How's it going? Are you noticing how much you saved? Are you shocked? Have you saved a lot? Drop in the comments. How is your sinking fund update going? Okay, let's do my business binder. All right, you guys can tell I'm a lefty because that notebook whenever you write that, whatever you write though, they gotta make that turn. All right, let's get into it. Post office is next. And for the post office, let's see, I have $72 in there. 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82, $83. All right, next up is Happy Meal. Again, this is money that I save to support your small businesses, but it's also to support you guys here on YouTube. So if you have a buy me a coffee, you'll see me in there buying coffees. If you guys are monetized, I like to do super thanks and super chats when you guys have a video or if you do a live. So that's what this money is for. And in my Happy Meal envelope, let's see, in the bank, I have $131. In the envelope, I have $20, $40, $50, $60, $70, $75. All right, next is my YIT envelope. It stands for YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. In the bank, here's YIT. It has $136. And in the envelope, we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, $200. Moving right along, my social media envelope. Let's see, in the bank, social media has $205. So now we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 165 in the envelope. Okay, for the creator, this is for my online business. In the bank, I have $451. And in the envelope here, I have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, $205. And next is budgeting just because. So this is for my BJB website, my platform, my branding for budgeting just because. In the bank, BJB has $466 in the envelope. It has 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 45, 50, 255. All right, you guys. So that is all of the money that I had in my binders here. This is all of it here that we're taking back to the bank. Now, the remaining sinking funds that I have that you guys will notice here is probably on the second page here. Not all of my sinking funds I do in my cash envelopes. So most of my sinking funds I will do electronically, or some of them are sinking funds where I've already met the goal. So you guys may or may not know this, but for each one of my categories, I set a goal for each envelope. So that way I know what the goal is that I'm trying to reach. So some of these categories that you'll see on my sinking funds tracker here are envelopes that I've already met the goal for, and I've just put it away in my high yield savings account to collect interest because I'm done focusing on that for the moment. So for instance, this right here that says HEF, this is my home emergency fund. My goal was $3,000 for this envelope. I've already reached that goal. I reached this probably over a year ago. So now it just sits in the account collecting interest. So this is what it had at the end of second quarter. This is how much interest it's gained the past 3 months. And so that's how much is in the bank now, $3,092. Another one are these two, my Savopoly envelope and my savings cush. These are just all backup savings accounts. If I haven't explained that to you guys before, I like to have backup savings accounts for different things to not mess with my main savings account, which is right here, which the goal is to try to get 3 to 6 months worth of expenses. So I have backup accounts so I don't have to touch this one. So again, the goal for this one was $3,000. The goal for this one is $1,000. I've already met that goal. So this money is just sitting in the bank collecting interest. So if you guys do not have high yield savings accounts, I absolutely recommend it. Set goals for your sinking funds. So you're just not stuffing. And then that way, once you reach a goal, an obtainable goal, you can move over another category and start focusing more money into that category. It really does work. And so what you have here are like this ACS. This is my after child support sinking fund that I move electronically. This is money, and I tell you guys all the time, if you guys collect child support, this is just my way of collecting money. You know, my daughter will be 18 here in a few years, so I'm just putting money aside for that. So when I'm not getting child support anymore, it's not such a shock because that's really helped me with her and all of her needs and everything like that. Another one that I have is Christmas. I move this over electronically. I don't have an envelope for that. At the first of every month, I just move over $150 into my Christmas account and just let it collect interest into the end of the year. So that's what some of these are, like my taxes. This right here, 4TC business. This is different from my 4TC envelope. This is the amount of money I've made in sales so far over the past year. And I don't touch this money. I don't do anything with it. I keep it in my account. I have not paid myself. I have not done anything. Now, when people pay me for my services or anything like that on Cash App or Venmo or something like that, I'll use that money. But anything that comes through my website, I've left in here. So I'm very proud of this. So if you out there and you've bought anything from me, whether it's my products or my services, thank you so much. I truly do appreciate you. And then I have my 2 checking accounts, which I forgot to write my amount on my checking account here. This first checking account, let me put this up so you guys can see. This first checking account that I have here is my Capital One checking account, because you have to have a checking account to open up those high yield savings accounts. So and maybe you don't have to have one. I think I just opened one just because. So that's what that is. And then my second checking account, you guys, I believe my second checking account has, I may be lying. It may be at $24.40. When I go to calculate all of this, I'll double check that. So that's what I'm getting ready to do now, guys. I am going to add all of these numbers up. Let me go back to the front page. So hang tight. Let me get my calculator. Let me add all of this up. If you guys want to drop down in the comments how much you think I've saved and how much money you think is going back to the bank here, drop that down in the comments below. And I will be right back. Let me do a total here to see how much money I've saved. Oh my God, you guys, I am so proud of myself. I have saved overall, now this is overall since I started my cash stuffing journey. I just do a rolling total of my savings. Overall, I'm now at $44,365, which is a difference of $9,141 that I've saved this past quarter. You guys, I say to you all the time, if you're thinking about starting this system, please do. It really, truly does help. If you are thinking about getting high yield savings accounts, I promise you it is the best thing. Let that money collect interest. Don't let it just sit in your envelopes. Take that money to the bank, open up those accounts. It really does work. We are on the right track for getting ready for fourth quarter, end of the year. I cannot wait to see how much I saved overall at the end of the year with my sinking funds, plus my savings challenges, plus how much I made on YouTube. It's a beautiful thing, you guys. It is a beautiful thing. So thank you guys so much for watching my sinking funds tracker. I hope you guys were able to get your updates done or get your tracking of your expenses done, whatever it may be. And if you enjoyed this video and you enjoy updates like this, go ahead and click on this box right here. Go ahead and watch my journey. See how I've gotten started with the cash stuffing system. It really does help me. I will always stick by this, you guys. And I will see you next week. Bye.